Welcome everyone to episode 8 of Wonderfilled Wednesday. This is the editing tutorial for the piece called Holding On. So opening it up in Photoshop, I started by creating the room. I took a couple of images of just the wall so that I could composite them together to create the full blank wall. My room was not big enough for me to scoot far enough away so that I could get the floor, the wall, and the ceiling all in the same shot. So I had to shoot it in a few different images. Now I had to composite each of her legs on, since I had her stand up on that bench. To blend the legs together, I just created a layer mask. I took a soft brush and brought the opacity down so that I could just blend that really easy, so there's no hard edges and it looks really fluid. Now the nice thing about this composite is that I can take the pieces that I need to composite in, and it has a very similar background. I mean, the lighting was a little different. You have to work with some shadows from pieces that including in the final edit. But overall, it's really easy just to fade those edges, and you don't have to do a perfect cutout of your pieces, which I love doing composites like this. It makes it so much nicer. Now, cleaning up the rope was a lot more trickier than I anticipated. I was trying to figure out which pieces I wanted to include in the final piece, and just quickly am just cleaning that up and blending the layers together so it is a smooth transition from one piece to the other. Now, there are several ways that you can change the color of something in Photoshop, and the way I decided to do it was I had created a copy of my layer by doing Control J or Command J on the iMac, and then I just changed the whole hue and saturation for that whole layer. Then I created a layer mask and erased the places that I wanted to get rid of, such as the skin and the hair and the piece of the rope that she was holding on to. And then I haven't come across this problem in pieces yet, but where the dress was red, it was reflecting onto her skin. So I just selected that area and feathered it and opened up layers, Command L, and dropped down into the red layer and changed that up so that it was not reflecting red anymore. Since we changed the color of her dress, it would make more sense that she wasn't reflecting so much red. Now this piece, I wanted to kind of bring the outside inside. So I have my really cool cloud layer that I blurred a little bit since it would have been so far away from my camera. And then I wanted to bring clouds into the room a little bit to just add to the story. Bring the outside to the inside, and it was already kind of hazy down there at the bottom with the angle that I had to shoot the floor at, so I wanted to emphasize that more and add that layer of cloud down there. And then what I love to do is save it and open it up in Lightroom. And this is where I add more contrast and clarity and do some shadowing, and I change the overall hue and saturation for the picture. And I couldn't decide if I wanted it to be cold or a warm picture, and so I decided just to keep it neutral. And I wanted to add some color in her cheeks and her lips, just because I think it makes it stand out more. So since she was kind of small on this piece, I wanted to make those features stand out a little bit more. Now, I'm still learning Photoshop and ways to composite, but if you guys have any questions you want me to cover, feel free to leave a comment below, and I will do a future tutorial to help you answer those questions. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a wonderful Wednesday. Take care. Bye.